Welcome back to the Ryukyu World Conquest Attempt number 2, where I assure you the fun ended long ago. Situation as it stands, we have chewed up and spat out France. They are now animist puppet state number 37. They even have vassal attitude towards us, which is quite nice. We'll see if they actually convert any of their land, though. They do have pretty high tolerance of heretics, so fingers crossed, rebels won't be too much of a problem for our new state. Sitting pretty at only 1% there, and it's not going to get higher, thanks to them being a noble republic and having their own national ideas. I believe it's liberté, égalité, fraternité. They get +2 tolerance of heathens. So isn't that nice? Just means they have to deal with these somewhat large stacks of Toulousian and Lombard patriots. The Lombard ones not so fussed about. They would only defect to my other vassal anyway. We have also brutalized Spain to bring them down to an annexable size after 2 wars. So we shall see to that momentarily. I made a mistake sticking these guys here. It'd be nice if the hands I got out of my land. But what in the world are we gonna do now? It's 1792, there is but 38 years. No, 28 years remaining. That's a mistake I made yesterday. I thought I had 38 years to go, and I thought, ha, no problem. I wrote down every country that remains that needs to be annexed, and thought, yeah, this can be done in 38 years, and then I looked again and went, no, that's 28 years. I wrote down another how-to world conquest.txt. Let's see if we can't act it out. So we'll start right off. It tells me to marry and gift Denmark. I can do that. That should give me a total of +50, so I can pool the improving relations advisor as well. What else is it telling me to do? Okay, nothing until you marry and gift Denmark. That's fine. I should probably spare a bit of consideration for my troops here. I made a big mistake leaving you there. You're going to be suckling on attrition for a wee while. You guys should be okay. You're just going to reinforce, which is pretty expensive. Pretty damn expensive. How about you don't reinforce? No, we'll let you reinforce. It's only money. We've got a couple of admirable armies over here, although one of them's sorely lacking in troop count. We'll get my navy on the case. We'll transport a big chunk of those cannons to join this force here. You're fine as you are. You, however... Oh, nice split. Yeah, we'll get a nice merc army going. Jake, give Dost everything. I'd love to, but my diplomats are somewhat important right now, and so's my money. It is trickling down, and by trickling I mean plummeting down. -257 per month. Ignore this, it's not taking into account other modifiers. Yeesh. Alright, so we'll let a month tick by. I don't think there's anything else my armies or fleets need to prepare for. Okay, well, maybe you could get over there. If there are no threats. Man, I made a bit of a mistake with these guys, but I'm sending you back over. We'll send a new fresh army because I will have to conquer these provinces as well as these provinces, unfortunately. I really hope Castile doesn't have any provinces around here. Worst case scenario is they hold some of colonial Louisiana. Well, it seems that Florida has that. Okay, let's just pray that that's the case. I'm being asked if I can reduce inflation. I certainly can, in fact, why not? Let's save ourselves just a little fraction of dosh. God, revolts everywhere. I'd love to give in to peasants so I can eliminate all of them. My revolt risk isn't too bad at the moment, at least. Right. 19th of September, we can gift Denmark. I keep being told to explore the map. I will be sure to do that with all of my many, many explorers that I can afford with my diplomatic power. We don't have any conversions going, which is good. 19th. 3, 2, 1. Now your gift only needs to be, well, not much at all, really. 14, huh? Play it safe, 17. It's only money after all. Denmark isn't hurting for it, I don't think. All their troops seem to be full strength. Nice timing. More rebs. Who cares? Denmark are willing to trust Ryukyu somewhat. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Castile's Defender of the Catholic Faith, which is hilarious because I'm about to beat them black and blue. And we can remove all the peasantry in our land, which is fantastic. Meanwhile, I get these noble rebs just ruining my day here. I dare not give in to their demands. I'm liking the whole earning money thing, though. That's good. Okay. Got our fleet here, so we'll take back any of the unnecessary cannons. Take back the horse as well. Stick you on the boat. Stick you over to Liguria. Whatever else. Can't do anything to you until the 20th of October. Ooh, that's nice. That's very nice. Oh good, reinforcement rate has plummeted. Persian nationalists, oh jeez. Oh jeez. We should help out our friends, the Russians here. We'll support the Siberians. Support them for one day, stop, recall our support, and now I can deal with Denmark. And I say, let us make integration. 35 base tax will take 35 months, that's okay. We'll do just that. They love me enough. And now, according to my sheet of paper, I have to declare war on Kara. That is all you have, right, Kara? A bit terrifying, those Azerbaijani patriots. I hope they don't defect to you. That'd be horrible. Allied with Punjab, that's okay. We'll just fight you. Castile is now supporting the independence of cosmopolitan Brazil. Well, the best way to stop that is to remove Castile so they can't support anything. Cosmopolitan Brazil is probably acting up because they feel too big for their boots, what with their high liberty desire. So where are you? Current liberty desire is 60%, huh? It's expensive, but let's get it below 50% so they can't declare. Alright, so I'm hoping that my vassals can deal with Kara on their own. Hoping, praying. There's loads of Russians sitting about here. I'm sure they'll make a march towards it. Eesh. Now, declared war on the 20th. You can't declare war for a month after that. Oh, that's painful. Rhinelander patriots, but they're all just loyal to my own vassals. Let's form a better army with you. Let's eliminate you, because mercenary cannons are disgustingly expensive. 28 cannons, there's 20 something of you. Let's go over there. Now, I'm all for having mercenary stacks here, but mercenary cavalry I just cannot abide by. I should also be really making more of those mercs. Where's my autoclicker.exe bank detail harvesting program when I need it? Yeah! Should be okay. Neck says Jake. Excuse me. Neck says Jake, is there another trick up your sleeve? Or how on earth will you annex Denmark without dip? Well, religious unity is very close to the knife edge, so we're going to play around with that. Jake, wouldn't it be good if that French colony does declare independence, you can fully annex it and conquer South America? No. Not at all. Not in the slightest. Yeah, more Ryukyu noble rebs. Alright, Bosnia, you two. You've preserved your independence for far too long. We shall dispatch you. My armies don't look too keen on sieging down Kara, which fills me with disgust. Still, I should get myself into a position for annihilating Castile. You're not still recruiting troops, are you? Good. Assemble our forces there and pray that we have enough. Meanwhile, what have we got here? 13, including 8 cannons, and 21. So 34. We're gonna need more than that, Sonny Jim. Six and 4 is 10. Okay, 26. I've currently only got 8. So I'll need another 18 cannons if I want to do this good and proper. That'll do. Hopefully. Mind you, there are these level 4 forts. Well, what you gonna do? I'm being told don't forget to declare war on the knights, who have lowered their morale, so I wonder if they're ready to go to war with someone. Or are anticipating a new war. Question, because I can't remember, if I declare war with a forged claim, Casus Belli, can I annex for no diplomatic cost? That's pretty important. Yeah, I should definitely get into position for destroying Castile, but I should be destroying them down south. Force limit around here is not... Oh god, oh no, it's not good. I was going to say it's not too bad, but it's not good. It's going to be something of a march of doom heading down here in Twat and Talmdini. Still, we shall fight. Oh, I tried to support them, but it didn't work. These religious rebels defy my understanding of rebel mechanics. Well, I'm sure they'll engage the main Tunisian army and I'll have nothing to worry about. So Hungary marches on Bosnia. Russia and Nogai and the Ottomans seem to be marching on Punjab and Kara. I'd rather get my troops over to Africa before I start worrying about the Spanish fleet. Jake, I think you need 50 dip to annex even with a claim. Can I get some confirmation on that? Well, I'll be checking it out myself anyway. Let's pick you folks up. What do we have here? 115 of your lightest ships heading to the Gulf of Almeria. Could I, should I defeat them? No, they got 26 heavies waiting right there in anticipation of me. This is Castile we're talking about. Their navies would just scuttle mine. No harm and no fuss. Quite like to get these troops away from being useless in Genoa, though. Perhaps I should pick them up first. So, good job with your one cannon and no leader. Nogai versus Kara. The good money's on Nogai, because I gave them my technology when I spat them out. Persian gnats, that's great. We'll get rid of you while we're at it. Yeah, Kara's getting brutalized. There is no time. There was never any time. Even when there was time, there was no time. I think you 6 would be better off placed in Parma. Thank good Eki is on the case. Thank God, rather. I'm trying to say thank goodness. Well, at least that takes care of some of the French rebels. If only I could annihilate Castilian troops this easily. That's what we're talking about. Oh, those losses to my manpower. It hurts. Phew. Well, there goes those mercs. All part of my plan, probably. Right, that eliminates you, however, I lost so many real troops. Now I don't like being bottomed out in manpower, so we are just going to merge you. Cut our losses. The Asian musketeers are a bit crap these days. Eliminated. Feels a bit lacking. We'll stick you over in Mantua. Surely they won't have much in the way of rebel problems. Or better yet, Briskaya, because even if they do have rebel problems, they'll be in the mountains. Which means you folk get straight on that boat and sail on over to Morocco. We'll deal with this mess. Jeez. Being asked why I'm fighting rebels, that wasn't my choice. They just marched onto me. Granted, I could have ran away, but it does may just help out in some way. Right, once you folks are happily over in Africa, we'll start dealing with the real menace of the night. %0 on annexing Denmark. Please. Right, you guys are pretty much home safe. Good enough for me. Now, Castile have quite a lot of troops, despite the beating we gave them earlier. Castile, 108,000 troops. But where could they be? Are they all down here? Could Mozart still... No, I've got to stop saying that. Well, we know where they are not. They're certainly not around here. We put spies here for that very matter. You guys, you're real troops. Oh, and mercs. Still, my manpower is hurting. If I can just get my vassals to do this fighting for me, that would be grand. Now, we take a truce penalty if we fought you now. But another more elegant solution is just to fight Brunei. We fight Inca, Castile, and Quilwa, and all of Castile's allies, of which there's only Inca. So let's do this thing. Protectorates can be great. Might be an idea to pre-position my troops here so I can pounce on Brunei. But I won't. I got a lot of things to balance in this war. And with this we should be okay. Hansa gets out of my face here, which is nice. And the question is, where are all your troops, Castile? And will my vassals carpet siege you for me? Because it would be a great saving if they did. Also, I want to get troops out of there so I don't get pounced on by Rebs. There are a lot of them. $1793. The removal of siesta begins in force. Now Brunei's making a move on us there, but their tech is garbage. So is the rate of me recruiting these cannons. This will most likely be a very long war. I do need to eat up all of the Castilian overseas provinces. I'm not so fussed about America in this war. If I can get it, I'll take it, but it's not the biggest of priorities. Damn these noble Rebs. Lose morale for a while, but at least I lose the Rebs. Especially since they're nowhere near to getting their demands in place. Well, whatever. Maybe I can recover my abysmal prestige at this rate. I'm being told to give France dollary dues. I like my dollary dues. I'm sure they have plenty. Country, France. Look at that, they got 200 ducats already. Do they have any loans? They don't have any loans. Come on, they'll be fine. They're making tons of dosh. The Ile de Frogs alone's making them 81 a year. And yeah, looks like my vassals have this whole occupation thing down perfectly well. Which means I need to make the real move here in South Africa. But just how many troops do they have in South Africa? I don't want to sacrifice all my men to them for nothing. Especially when they have military tech 30. If I was thinking ahead, I could have used spies down here. But I wasn't. We'll get you there then. France even defeating my own rebels for me. And yes, my vassals are spreading out nicely, getting them carpeted. Whilst not neglecting Bosnia, although somewhat neglecting Kara. Can I help Russia out at all with their Reb problem? Kazanis. Hey, it's south to me, so I'm calling it South Africa. Right, Kilwa. Did they join in? They did not join in. It's getting tougher to declare war on these Kilwa guys. Right, hopefully there's no fleet around that can destroy me here. We shall eradicate the Brunais here. And occupy this area, or at least spread out to carpet it, and then the rest of my ships shall spread out to dot themselves amongst these provinces. I think, thankfully, Portugal took most of these. Portugal will be the softer target. Well, once I've annexed Castile at least. Right, Azerbaijanis. Let's get rid of you because you're a terrifying stack. Manpower's hurting quite a bit. We currently gain 2,500 a month. That's not very nice. It's only going down. Okay, I figured if Castile had troops around here, they would have marched on to Morocco by now. Let's hope that's the case. Kubola asks, Jake, don't you need dip for peace deals? I don't. I most certainly do not. When I use Holy War, I can take any and every province at no cost. Also, here we go. A 6/6 general. Just what we have come to expect from Castile. We'll bring in our good friend Aki. We'll enjoy suckling on the attrition, as usual. So if we merge you two together, and you folks, might as well merge you two together as well, so we can give you a half-decent maneuver general, and you'll take less attrition.